guys, how are you? I hope you are fine and good today. It's glad to see you here in my new videos. So it's nice to see you again. I'm Muhammad Saeed. We are going to make a new video here with some interesting topics. Yes, we are going to talk about how to configure the IP phones. So now we are going to change from MPLS to the IP phones. So this is a good transition. Yes. So now, as you see here in my topology, we have one router and one switch, two IP phones and three PCs. And the first of all, before I begin, I want to show you here what I have. I have here in this section of videos 4 sections, 4 steps. Yes, the 4th step here, it starts with sub-interfaces, IP addresses, and CME router. Here, this is the CME router. I want to change the name. CME router A. This is CME router A. I want just to make sub-interfaces for 3 VLANs. VLAN number 1, it's for management. It will take this IP address 10.1.0.1/24, and the second one, fast Ethernet 00.10. This is for VLAN 10. This VLAN is for data VLAN, so it takes this IP address. And the last VLAN, it's for VLAN 15 for voice VLAN. It will take 10.15.0.1, which is /24. So I want to configure these sub interfaces in this router, and also I want to configure in the switch here this link. I want to make it encapsulation.1q as trunk, and something is interesting here. I want to make 2 kind of encapsulation. I want to use just here's trunk encapsulation for this side, and I want to use this is mode access for this section, for this IP phone. I want to show you what is the difference between them, and also I want to use this link as switch mode access for VLAN 10, because all PC here they will take the IP address from VLAN 10, and PC and IP phones, they are used the DHCP server to take their or to get their IP addresses. So now let's begin now. Go to the router. It's new. That's good. Now go to the router and conft. The first thing we want to go just to change the name CME router here. And as you see here in my router, I want to go to the fast interface, fast Ethernet 00, and make it no shutdown. Make it up. So go exit. Now interface fast Ethernet 00.1. This is for VLAN 1, and I want to use encapsulation.1q. This is for VLAN. It's a native VLAN. We can look at this. I don't want to use VLAN 1 is a native. I want to use VLAN 10 here. I want to show you something why. So like this, IP address, it will be 10.1.0.1. Sorry, 10.1.0.1, 255.255.255.0. So that's good. Interface fast Ethernet, 00.10. Encapsulation.1q for 10. This VLAN I want to use it as a native. So now IP address here is 10.10.0.1, 255.255. Sorry, 255.255.0. The last one is interface fast Ethernet 0.15. This is for voice VLAN. Encapsulation.1q is 15. The IP address, it will be 10.15. Sorry, 10.15.0.1, 255.255.255.0. So that sounds good. Now exit. Now we configure the sub interfaces, IP address. Now we are going to configure switch here, fast Ethernet 2 and 1. I want to use it as trunk. So what I want to go there, I want to go to the fast Ethernet 01, enable conf t interface fast Ethernet 01. I want to make it switch port mode trunk. Here is in backtracer. I can't use or choose the encapsulation here. Look at this. I don't have to use the encapsulation because it's by default it's use the encapsulation to 20Q, so no problem here. Here is I want to use a native VLAN is native VLAN 10. So sorry, VLAN 10. So we did this switch port trunk encapsulation VLAN 10. Now we are going to create our VLAN. VLAN 10 is the name for data. That's good. The VLAN 15, the name is for voice. Yes. Now I want to make this layer 2 switch to be connected to the layer 3 through, I want just to make the interface VLAN 1. Yes, and I want to make it to give it IP address 10.1.0.2. Here is because I used .1 for the router. Here is .2 for the switch 255.255.0. Don't forget to make no shutdown. The second one, so here is, this is the layer 2 switch. This is not layer 3. So this is layer 2 switch. I should use the IP default gateway, which is for 10.1.0.1. This IP address for the VLAN 1 in the router. So that's good. Sorry, that's good. So now let's just to test it. Can we make a ping to the 10.1.0.1? See if we can do or not. So that's good. Now we can make a ping. Can we make a ping to the 10.1? Let's see. That's good. To the 15.1. Yes. So now we have full reachability between switch, layer 2 switch and layer 3 router here. So that's good. We configure this link, yes, as a trunk. Now we are going to configure this link also as a trunk. As you see here, I have this PC connected with IP phone and IP phone connected directly with switch. So here is, I have two choices. I have to make this link as a switch mode access or as a trunk. So here is, in this section, I want to use a trunk. I want to show you how to configure this. Conf t interface fast Ethernet 02. I want the first thing switch port mode trunk and switch trunk native VLAN. Here is, look at this. I used native VLAN here for 10, native VLAN 10, because the data VLAN in the IP phone, it will be untagged. So I want to use the VLAN 10 to be untagged, and the voice VLAN 15, it will be tagged VLAN. It will not be untagged. So this is very interesting to know it. So this is VLAN 10, and here is, I want to add voice VLAN 15. So now I should go to the PC here. Look at this. Now I want just to make it again. Shall I see it? I should see it, but the interface here is amber state. So it will take a time just. So that's good. Now should take it. Yes, but we didn't have the IPDHCP pool yet. So the IPDHCP pool, now I didn't give it now, so no problem. So go to this fast Ethernet 04 and make this link as a switch mode access. So go conf t interface fast Ethernet 04 switch mode access, switch access VLAN is 10, because this VLAN for data and switch port for voice VLAN is 15. So that's good now. So now we are ready here. We are going to make this as a switch port and switch port mode access. Here is also I want this PC to be as interface fast Ethernet 03 switch port mode access switch access VLAN 10. So now we are ready. For the DHCP pool, we configured the switch port fast Ethernet 01 and 02 as a trunk, this link and this link, and this link and this link as access. Now we are going to configure the DHCP pool for data and voice. So go back to the router. Here is the before I create the DHCP pool name, I want just to make IP DHCP exclude addresses, which I don't want to distributed by DHCP pool. So now IP DHCP excluded from, I want just to make IP DHCP pool for data and voice just. So here is 10.10.0.1. This is, I don't want to distribute it by DHCP pool. To the last one is 10.0.10. That's good. And the second one is for voice VLAN, which is 15 here. Just I want to change this 15. And IP DHCP pool. The name is data pool. It is the network here. It's 10.10.0.0 with 255.255.255.0. The default, sorry, what is that? The default gateway is 10.10.0.1. So now exit and create another pool here for voice pool. That's good. The network is 10.15.0.0.255.255.255.0. The default gateway is 10.15.0.1. There is extra command. I want just to use it for DHCP pool for voice, which is called option. Here is I have a range from 0 to 254. Here is I want to use just 150, which is used to make the connectivity between to distribute the DHCP pool for voice VLAN. Which is for DHCP server. So now this is a good one. Here is I want to use the IP address. The IP address will be for 10.15.0.1. This is the IP for DHCP server. So now that's interesting thing. I think now we are ready. We configured everything DHCP pool here. Now I should see here. Now look at this. Now I see the IP address. That's good. And can I see here? Yes. Now I can see also the IP address. If we do this like this, yes, I can see this. Just make it refresh and make it refresh here also. Yes. And can we see here IP address? Yes, look at this. I can see, what is that? The IP address for 10.15.0.11 for this IP phone. And let's see here what we have. And do we have here? I want just to make it refresh. This is the IP address, yes, for the PC, and this is the IP address for the IP phone for this. So that's good. So now sorry, I want just to take this side. So now we created the DHCP pool. Now the fourth step here, we are going to configure the CME router to work with IP phones. I want to make IP phone here 1A to be able to call to the IP phone 2A. So we are going back to the router here. Now the phone will begin. So this is in the configure T, the telephony server here service. Look at this, in I should see here is a second keyword or a second options, which is for setup to make it automatically, but here in Packet Tracer doesn't support it. So I will show you in the GNS3 how can we do this in the next video, but here in this video we are going to configure like this. And now we are going to configure here is the maximum ePhone. Here is I have just 2 IP phones, so this is the maximum, and the maximum, the number here I want to use just 20. It's not you can choose any number here. Now exit. I want to go to the ePhone, the number here 1, just to give it. Before that I want just to go to make show ePhone, show ePhone. I don't see anything yet, so show run. See here, yes, I can see here the ePhone, the number 1, it's not work yet. Yes, so now show conf t, the ePhone, ePhone number, the number 1. As I go there, I want just to make the number here for 1 2 3 4. So go exit, and ePhone number 2, I want just the number 2, I want just to make it 1 2 3 4 5. As you see here, look at this, I have the lab state is up, so that's good. Now go to the ePhone number 1. I want to make a button here 1 1. Look at this button, this command, it's so interesting. Before I did this, I want just to make show ePhones. Also I didn't see it yet. Show run here. I have everything correct here. Yes, ePhone the number 1, ePhone the number 2, so that's good. So now conf t, I want to go to the ePhone number 1, the button here. In the button I should use the line. Look at this, I have 2 decimal, the first one and the second one, and they are separated by semicolon. So what does that mean? The second button here, if you go there and look at this, we have 5 buttons here, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. We have 6 buttons. The command here, it's responsible for the arrangement. Where is the router here? Here is the router. It's responsible for the arrangement of the IP phones here. If I have multiple IP phones and each IP phone, it has a name, a specific name and specific number. So the first number is this, yes, it's for the first button. What does that mean? That mean is I want the first button here, which is the first button number 1, to use for the IP phone number 1. Yes, so if you want to use the first button, I want to use it for IP phone number 2, maybe the name of the IP phone number 2, like this. So that's easy. Now just hit enter. We need to configure the MAC address. Look at this, here is I need a MAC address here, so no problem. Go to the ePhone number 2, and also the button, the same thing. Also here's I need a MAC address. Look at this, it should take it yes automatically, but here's I don't see to take it. Maybe something strange here in Packet Tracer. I need sorry, yes, ePhone 1 and ePhone 2, they are not taking the MAC address, so no problem. It doesn't take. Why? Because yes, we forget to conft interface, sorry, here is telephony service. Here is, I want to use the IP source address. The IP source address, which is for the IP address for port for telephony service. So here is, I need 10.15.0.1. This is for the IP address for this. So this is responsible to, yes, to contact with IP phones. So this is very important to do it. Also with port with default 2000. So now you should see now. Yes, look at this. I can see it. So that's good. Now I can see the IP phone. The IP phone number 1. This is the MAC address for IP phone number 1. This is, and this MAC address for the IP phone number 2. So that's good. That's pretty good. So now that's good. It's in with D12, and this is for D12. So that's good. Now, but it's still down. Look at this. It's still down here. Still down. Still down. So unregistered until now. Unregistered. So what we need here, we need to configure the button command. So we are going to go to the ephone number 1, and the button command here, as we said before, 10.1.1. Now go to the exit and ephone number 2. Now look at this. Now the IP phone has registered. So that's good. Now this IP phone, you can see it. Yes, it's registered. It takes this IP address. So now, but this IP phone, it will not register yet. Look at this. Doesn't have the the number, the phone number, not IP address, the phone number as the IP phone 1. So go there and make a button command 1.1. Their number is already used. Let me just, yes, it's already used. Sorry, it's conft, because we used for the ephone 1. Here is, I want to use it. Can use just like this. The number is 1 for phone number 2, like this. This is the first button. I want to use to choose the second IP phone. So this is the logical thing. So it is, now it's registered. Now if you go to the show ephone, now they are in idle state. So that's pretty good. Now they are shit working now. So if you go, yes, now it's registered. Now I want to call from 2A to 1A. So I want to call from 2A to 1A. So go back to the 2A. It is 1A. It is 2A. Yes. Just I want to call like this. I want to call to the 1, 2, 3, 4, which is for VLAN 1. Just hit enter, and look at this. It ring out. So now this IP phone, I can go there and answer. So now they are connected. So that's pretty good. Now from vice versa here, from 1A to the 2A. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit enter, and they are ring out. So look at this. I go there to answer. So now that's good. So, and also we can make a ping from PC2A to the PC1A. Can we go there and test it? Go to the prompt command. I want to ping. What is the IP address here? The IP address is 10.10.0.13. It's 0.13, 10.10.0.13. Can I reach there? Yes, I can reach to this PC. So I can reach to the PCs. Yes, and the IP phones can speak to each other. So this is the number for this, and this is the number for this IP phone. So we configured the CME router A to work with IP phones. So that's good. Now the last thing here, just imagine if I have the second IP pod, and this second IP pod, it's remotely. It's not directly connected with this router. It's from another site. Yes. How can I configure this? As you see here, I did a ready scenario, a ready topology. Just I didn't configure it, just a ready, just to save the time, and make it here. And we want to connect this iPod area, this pod area with this pod area, through the serial link, and I want this IP phones to be connected with this IP phones. So now how can I do this? The first thing, we are going to configure the serial link here between this router 00 and between this 00. So 00, yes. And this serial, I want to take it to give it the 172.16.1.0/24, and this for .1 and this for .2. So what I want to do here, I want to make the same thing here, the same command. So just what I want to do here, I want to configure this pod area with these steps, the same steps here. What I did here, I want to make it just with different number IP phones. I want to use this is 2001, the number, and this number is 2002. Just this is the difference between them. So just I don't want to repeat the same steps here, just because I want to concentrate how to configure it when they are remotely. So I want just to make, here's show run. I want just to make it copy paste to make it easy. Just I want to change some, like the IP phone number and the IPDHCP pool and the VLAN, just like this. I want just to make it, sorry, from here, just it's like this, copy, and I want to make it paste here in the notepad. So that's good. Now the first thing here, as you see, I want to change, here is VLAN 1 is 20.1.0.1. This is start with 20, so a different subnet. So the IP address for sub interfaces, I want just to change it. Here is by 20, and also here by 20. Here is 20, yes, for VLAN 10, and here is also for 20. So now we change it to the 20. Here is just, I want just to change this. This is not 20 to 20, 20 to 10, because for VLAN number 10. So, and also here's VLAN number 10, not VLAN 20. So just be careful. Yes, to correct it. Go back to our configuration here. Now also we are going to change the IPDHCP pool, because we change this. We are going to change to the 20, to the 20. Just change the IP address, the network, because the network is different. Here is the IPDHCP pool, start from 20 and 20 to 10.1, and here's 20, and here's 20. So we configure this. So we configure the sub interfaces and IPDHCP pool, and also we are going to change the number here. Let's go down again. Here is also the IP source address is 20.15.0.1. The same port I want to use it. The number 1 I want to use for for 2001. This is the number, phone number, and here is 2002, just to make sure this is the MAC address 00D0 and 00D097 97BB is 9732. So I think this it will be 2001 and this it will be 2002. No problem. Just don't forget to make this connected to the power, and this also connected to the power. Yes. Yes, that's good. So I want just to go back here. Yes. So now the MAC address, it will change. Look at this. I don't want to make this MAC address, it will change, so I can delete it because it will take it automatically. Yes, and also I want to delete this, take it automatically also. So now I think I have maximum iPhone 2. We change this and this and this button, they are ready. So now let's go to make it, select all, copy, and go to this router, and I want just to change the host name, CME router B. Now I want just to make paste my configuration here. Just let me see. Show IP interface brief. Here is I need to make conft to the interface fast Ethernet 00, make it no shutdown. I want just to make show run. Here is just I want to make sure about IP phone. Here is 10.15.0.1, and doesn't take it yet because it's not directly connected with it. So first, before that, I want to go to this switch and make it also show run, just for quickly thing. I want to waste the time. Just I want to make it copy and paste. Copy. Here's I want just to open a new notepad for switch. Here is it. Yes. As you see here, that's the same thing, and I think they are the same interfaces. Fast Ethernet 01, there is for VLAN 1, for VLAN 10, yes, and 2 here I want to use it as a trunk, no problem, and the voice VLAN is 15.3. Here is I want to use it as switch, but here is something, here is I want just, this is for 4 and this is for 3, just because 3 here is connected with IP phone. So now also I want just to change also the interface VLAN with 20 and also the IP default gateway with 20. Now I think it's ready. Copy like this and go to the switch and enable conft. Before that, I just want to go there and show ePhone. Sorry, show ePhone. I don't see anything. That's good. So now go to this switch and make it paste. So now I think show IP route. Sorry, show IP. This is second layer to switch. So show IP interface brief. Just I want to make sure they are up. Yes. Here is the conft, the interface. Sorry, interface VLAN 1. I want to make it no shutdown, and I want just to check it. Show VLAN. This is very important. Yes, I have it. Just I want to change the name, VLAN 10 is the name for data, and VLAN 15 name, sorry, for voice VLAN. So now show VLANs, so that's good. Show interface trunk, that's good. Yes, I should see it here. Didn't see it yet. To this router. Don't see anything yet, so it will take a time. Just go to the switch, and can I make ping just to test the reachability? 10.1, sorry, 20.1.0.1. Can I go there? Yes, that's good. And 20.10, that's good. 15. So that's good. Now I can go there. I want just to make this to take it as DHCP. Yes, takes the for VLAN 10 for data, so that's good. And this PC should take it also, that's good. And this PC should take it also, that sounds good. This IP phone doesn't take it yet, maybe it takes a time. Just you want just to be patient. So configure it yet, doesn't take the IP address. Let me see, maybe I didn't change. Let me see the show run here. Show run. Yes, I didn't change. No, I changed it. 20.15.0.1. 20 default route. This default route. Show IP interface brief. 20.15.0.1. Yes, and show run here. 15. Yes, and this is the native. So I think should take it. I want just to make copy running to the startup, just to save my configuration here. Doesn't take it. Maybe I need to make it shut down and no shutdown. Yes, take it time. Just it will take a time. It's just to, here is it. As you see here, here's 20.15. The DHCP port for data is 10, and the default route is that. The voice. Oh shit! I didn't change this. So conft just mistake. No problem. So go to the this IP DHCP port, copy. Paste. Yes. Here is I want just to change the network. 20.15.0.0 255.255.255.0. Now I think it will work now. Yes. Now go there. Take its time. Just I want to make it here's like this, just to make it down and up. Yes, and also here down as up. So it should take now. So now as you see here, takes the IP. Here's takes, yes, 20.15. Finally they gave it. Now here is it. Maybe it takes time here. Configuring CMI, yes, it takes. So now this is, it's need to configure the CM list just, and also here needs to configure the CM list. so that's good. Yes, now the IP address is ready, and this is ready, so that's good. Now go to the router, should now to see it. So now they are ready. So now go to the router and make it show ePhone. Yes, now I have it. I have the ePhone number 1 with this for C3A, which is for this. No, for this. This is the IP phone number 1, yes, for 2001, and this is IP phone number 2 for 2002. This is the phone number. So now yes, so now we are going to configure. They are down. Just we want to configure why they are down. So now what we have here, I don't have the button here, so I want to go to the conft and ePhone number 1. The button here is 1 1. ePhone 2, the button here is the button. Now it's changed to it has registered, so that's good. Now so button is 1 2, so that's good. Sorry, show ePhone, they are idle. Now the second one, they are in idle state, so that's good. Now they are in idle and they can reach to each other. So now I go to call to the 2002. It's ring out. If you go there, you can see it ring, so I can answer. They are connected, so that's good. Now I want to be able to ring from this IP phone to this IP phone and vice versa, from these IP phones to these IP phones. So here is I want just to make it interesting. I want just to give it the IP address for this serial, which I didn't do it yet. So now go conft interface serial 000. The IP address is 172.16.1.2 255.255.255.0 with no shutdown. Here is I want to use the static or the default route, the IP route 0000 to the next hop is 72.16.1.1, which is this second next hop. So go to this router and configure also the serial interface. Enable conft interface fast Ethernet serial 000. Now I want to make IP address with 172.1.255.255.255.0. Clock rate is 64000 with no shutdown. That's good. Now it's working. And also here I want static route, the default route, sorry, to the next hop 172.16.1.2. So now that's pretty good. Now I can I make a ping? I want just to make a ping from this PC to this PC. This is what is that 10.10.0.15. So go there, ping to the 10.10.0.15. Can I reach there? Yes, now I can go there. So the ping, it's working, so that's good. So now I want just to make this IP phones to be reachable. So how can I do this? here is first of thing I want to go to this router, and I want to show you how can I go to do that. Look at this. I want the first thing to go to the configuration terminal, and here is something called dial peer. I want to make dial peer. Dial peer, it's used if I have a remotely IP phones, so I want to use dial peer here for voice. Here is I want to use just the dial peer tag, any dial peer tag. Here is I want to use just 6 for voice over IP here. And here is I want to use the second 2 commands. The first thing I want to use the session target here. Session target here I want to use a word. Here is IP version 4, which is for 172.16.1.2. This IP address for the next hop of the dial peer. So that's it. And also here is something called destination patterns. So here is the destination patterns. Here is I have 2001 and I have called 2002. So here is to be actually here is we have many ways to use the destination patterns, or different shapes, or different different ways. So I can, if I can use like this 2000, and if I do it this dot, so I can use like this 2.200 and 1. This it's called any number after 0, so it will include 2001 and 2002. So like this, and this is the destination patterns for this router. And go to the exit here, and let's see, go to the router, this router, and make dial peer here also for voice. The tag is 6 for voice over IP. Session target is the IP version 4 for here is 172.16.1.1, and the destination patterns is, look at this, here is I have number 1 2 3 4 and 1 2 3 4 5. So I can use here like this 1 2 3 4 dot, which is mean 1 2 3 4 and 1 2 3 5. So just like this. And now I should show ePhone just to make sure if I have it. Yes, they are in idle state. That's good. Now go to this IP phone, and I want to make a ring to the, here is 1 2 3 4 5. So go 1 2 3 4 5, hit enter. Now it's ring out, so that's good. Now I can reach remotely to this IP phone. Yes, and go to this IP phone, maybe this here is it, maybe like this. I want to contact with 2002. So that's good. Now I can reach to this patterns. So now I think here is everything in this video. We configured the single pod with a local area between 2 IP phones, and here is also I configured the remotely configuration, and we know it. How can we do this? We also discussed we can use this as a trunk or as a switch access. We used a VLAN number 10 as the untagged VLAN, and VLAN 15 for voice VLAN, and it was tagged. So this is interesting thing to know it. So next video we are going to see how can we do this by GNS3 and VMware. It will be very, very interesting. But because GNS3 doesn't support the layer 2 switch, or the switches, so I preferred here today to make this video in Backtracer. Now that was everything. I hope this valuable for everyone wants to know the basic configuration for voice. So I hope this valuable for everyone. So bye bye guys, see you later.